Good morning. Thank you for calling Coaching for Success. How may I help you? Do you remember those words? Does that sound familiar? As promised, we were going to be talking about customer service. How do we bring customer service back? And this is very important for people that are entrepreneurs or they have their own small business. We really need to bring and make sure we're providing the best customer service possible. Communication is the key in having great customer service. We really need to know how to talk to people, whether that's through verbal communication or email communication. Also through our body language. Body language is also a form of communication. If I came on and came up to you and said, "Yeah, how you doing? What can I help you with?" My body is saying, "I don't want to be here. I don't want to help you. Why are you bothering me? You interrupting me." So remember, your body language is important too. And I know we've come to a very technology age, and people love to use their devices, and that's great. But I do believe that the foundation of great customer service has not changed. And what used to be the most vital piece of providing great customer service has now become our last resort. Most people now don't even want to talk to you on the telephone. They hide behind a virtual cubicle called a text or email. And then they send numerous emails. And we know what happens with emails. Something gets misconstrued because I can't see you, I can't hear you, and maybe I read something and took it the wrong way, but I don't know that because I can't see you, and we're going back and forth and back and forth. So this week I really wanted to just talk to you all about just some things I've learned in my almost 30 years of being in corporate travel with customer service, and not saying anything to do with the travel industry, but I'm talking about customer service in general. The first thing is that communication. Now, believe it or not, some people still like that physical or human touch, meaning some people still want to see your face. Some people still want to shake your hand. Some people still want to be able to hear your voice. We noticed that things were changing when we started getting all these automated messages. You remember, you know what they sound like. Press 1 for English. Para español, número uno, doce. We start hearing all these things, but no person. And so everything now has become cold and very impersonal. We've also gotten rid of jobs for the sake of just to have a machine to do what only a human could do. Only a human can carry the vision and the heart of your business. A machine can't do that. In other words, if you're a receptionist or a personal assistant or the first person that a person will see before they even get to the main person they need to meet, you carry the heart of that vision of that business. And how you conduct yourself is giving them an idea of what they're going to deal with when they get to the CEO or to the manager or to the main person in charge that they came to see. So a machine can't do that. But when you've got somebody that is just bubbly and they are just happy and they are, "Good morning, how may I help you? Can I get you some coffee?" Depending on the setup, already they know that, okay, this is a business, they provide great service. I can expect to get my money's worth and some out of this business because they are providing great service, and they haven't even gotten to the back to the office yet. They've only saw your receptionist or your personal assistant or secretary, however you want to, whatever the terms are now. But this is very important. So believe it or not, I know we're in a technology age, and I know there's great things out there, but also people like human touch. People want to see you, they want to hear you, they want to shake your hand. So let's get started. Communication. Pick up the phone. I know this is like the last resort, but it's actually your best resort. Pick up the telephone. It's nothing like hearing a live person calling you to get back to you on something or to follow up with you on something. It's just nothing like that live voice. It shows that you really care, and it puts that personal touch on your service. So if you have something going on, make sure you call people And when you talk to people, that gives you the opportunity to set the expectations for that person. So now you're able to say, I have everything I need. It's going to take me about 48 hours or 72 hours to get this completed. If I need anything, I will contact you. If I get done sooner, I will call you. Things like that. You've set their expectations, so they're not calling you after the day two. I haven't heard from you. What's going on? Because you've already told them how long it was going to take and when you would get back to them. And if done sooner, you would also contact them. So it's very important when you're communicating to call people. Let them hear your voice. Get to know your client or your customer. Let them know you have a heartbeat. Like I said, everything now is cold and there's no feeling. And it's like, just take my money, but I don't really care about you, the person, But we want to bring that back. Let's bring the customer service back. So picking up the phone, I know is a last resort, but we need to really get back to providing great customer service that has a human touch. I mean, it has a face, and it has a voice, and it has a handshake, of agreement, or it's so great to meet you, or thank you for your business, I look forward to doing business with you. Very important when we're doing business. One of the other things, and of course, we won't touch on every scenario, but I will try to talk about a few things this week on these videos live, because again, I wanted to give you a personal touch. I could have easily emailed it or typed it on Facebook, but I thought it would be better to explain these things to you up front. Again, we talked about body language, how you stand, how you look, if you got your hands on your hips, or if you're holding your head. It all is all speaking without you even opening your mouth. So it's very important when you are live with a person that your body language is one that is proper, is professional, is confident. Yes, you can exude all of that without even saying a word, just by your body language. You can also make sure that you look a person in the eye. There's nothing worse than you doing business with someone and they all over here doing something, but they talking to you, but they way over here, they doing something else. Yes, you can. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. I'll give you a receipt. And they looking everywhere but at you, and they looking down. And they don't say thank you for your business anymore. They don't say it was a pleasure serving you. We don't hear these things anymore. So eye contact is very important. My eye contact with you is letting me know that I am servicing you right now. You are my priority. I'm looking at you. I'm giving you my undivided attention because I want to be able to hear everything that you have to say, that you're requesting, so that I can make sure I provide you with exactly what you have asked for. So it's important in that body language, in that communication, to give that person eye contact. Let them know that you're into them. You are really servicing them. It is all about them at that particular time, and you're giving them your undivided attention. And again, as I get back to technology, when you're in a meeting or you're meeting with someone, put your phone down. Don't be responding to a text. And maybe something, if you're working at a desk, maybe put your computer on where it blacks out, or don't be responding to an IM message or things. Excuse me. But let that person know that you're listening to them, and that you want their business, you want to service them, and that you're concerned about them, and you want to give them the best service that you can provide them, and exactly what they asked for. And the only way you're going to know that is by paying attention and by listening. So that's another thing. So that body language is important, but that eye contact is really important. I just think it's really rude. Let me just make it plain. It's really rude when you're looking all around the world and all around the room and on the floor and everywhere except at your customer when you're talking to them and you're right face to face. And even if you're on Skype or a telepresence, like I said, there's so much technology out there where you can be FaceTime, things, whatever it is, where you can actually see each other. Make sure you're paying attention and you're not like doodling and daddling all around and doing other things. That way they know that my business is important to them, and they feel that I'm important, and they'll begin to trust that you're going to really take care of them. So that's very important. So communication, pick up the phone, watch your body language, have eye contact is very important. And follow up with people. If you can't meet a particular deadline that you set in that original expectation, just let people know. Call them. Even if you don't get them, leave them a voicemail message. They can hear your voice. It's still a personal touch. It says, hi, I know we originally said that we would be able to have this done by Tuesday, but due to some circumstances, it looks like we're going to be a little delayed, but I will be able to have it done by Friday. Is that going to be okay with you? Give me a call back and let me know if that's okay. As long as people know what you're doing, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be okay with it, unless they had some specific deadline that they had to meet, that they needed this for. But for the most part, that's not the norm. This is just an exception. But if you do have to follow up on something because the original expectation cannot be met, then call them and let them know. Leave them a voicemail. It is okay. I'm not banning email. I'm just saying we hide behind email and text because now the world has gotten to a place where everything is behind the scenes. And so there's no physical or human touch to customer service anymore. So, and I would say leave an email as well. Say, I just left you a voicemail message just in case you check your email first. I just wanted you to know that I was following up on this blank, 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 blah, blah, blah. Give me a call if you have any questions or concerns. This way they have it by phone. Hopefully if they answered, you would have gotten talk to them directly, but if not, they have it by phone or they have it by email. I know with some clients that we have, they are on email all the time, so that may be the first thing that they check, but I still prefer picking up the phone because that is a personal touch to the customer service. And then as a backup, I will send an email. So hopefully these tips are helping because we really, really need to get back to providing great customer service. We all know that. We go into a restaurant or a department store or the grocery store, wherever we go, and you know right away the kind of service you get, and if you're not happy with the service that you're receiving, and everybody has been saying, what in the world has happened to customer service? So please, business owners, small business owners, entrepreneurs, please, let's bring customer service back. It seems to be a lost art, but it is the most critical in maintaining and sustaining your business. So we want to make sure we're providing great customer service. Another thing is when we communicate, when we talked about that body language, smile when you talk. I mean, don't look like I don't want to be here. Yes, I can do that. It'll be about $4.95 or cheap. No, that is not like really pumping the other person up to be excited about their vision and their project that you're, or whatever the services you're providing them. Smile when you talk, even over the phone. Did you know that people can tell if you're smiling over the phone? Because when you smile, it comes through in your voice. So make sure you're smiling. Your smile is saying, hey, good morning. Thank you for your business. I'm looking forward to serving you. And I'm hoping you'll come back and that you'll tell others about my business. So smile. And let's get back to common courtesies. Good morning, good evening, whatever the scenario is. How may I help you, or how may I direct your call if you have a bigger business and you have other departments, different departments. Make sure you're saying, when they leave, is there anything else I can help you with? Boy, that's we never hear that because they're trying to get rid of you. So, is there anything else I can help you with? I've heard some say, have I met all your needs today? Or were you able to find everything you were looking for? Those are those closing remarks that kind of let you be available if there's something else that they need at that particular time. And then if not, well, thank you for your business, or thank you, come again. I know this all sounds very antiquated, but I'm telling you, when you hear these things, automatically it's going to draw you to that particular business because you just don't hear this customer service anymore. Nobody's providing, I'm not going to say nobody, but most people are not providing this level of customer service anymore. It's just very cold and nonchalant. I don't even know how people are staying out there with the customer service that they're providing. And And especially if you're a Christian, we definitely want to set a